So something we touched on a little earlier, but didn't really get into because there's like a lot of aspects and layers to it, is the Kendrick Grammys thing.
Yeah, man.
So Kendrick won five Grammys. You know what I'm saying? Basically off the back of Not Like Us.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the
But
Grammys
that's
came.
unprecedented.
Unprecedented.
First time a diss record has won 5 Grammys. Record of the year, song of the year, rap song of the year, video of the year, performance of, like a diss record,
Which is
bruh.
kind of crazy because I don't remember what exact award it was, but I know Back to Back won some kind of award when they dropped it.
It wasn't a Grammy though.
And I remember that was even a thing of like, dang, bro, he's winning awards with disses. Like, that's crazy. And now, bro, the way that it came full circle is
and the whole
crazy.
audience was singing to Beyonce, Taylor Swift, everybody's rocking. And then when he went up to accept the award, what did you hear?
A minor.
The whole entire Grammy crowd saying A minor. I'm saying that's all premeditated, bro. That's all premeditated. They know how long it was gonna take him to walk up to the second he got on stage. That part will play. That's not on accident.
Bro, it's crazy that was even on the table. Like, you would think that they're like, bro, play this part of the song and that's it.
Yeah.
But
Because the whole speculation was like, is he going to do the Super Bowl? Or is the Super Bowl going to allow him to call Drake a pedophile in public?
And then Not Like Us was in the Super Bowl commercial.
Certified Lover Boy, certified that's played during the Grammys. That's crazy.
Bruh. And it even leads into the thing of people saying like that the Grammys are basically getting payback or revenge on Drake because he snubbed them at the last couple of years because he felt like he was snubbed for Album of the Year one year.
Well, the last award he went on stage and his thank you speech was saying, all the artists are there. Anything. This doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it's like, how you gonna do that at your acceptance speech? You could do that after on Twitter or something. And ever since then, he's never been back. And I think they've held that grudge. And they took this opportunity to say, all right, we're going to get you now.
Yeah. Which album was it that he was mad that didn't get Album of the Year? Was it Take Care? I know there was some album that he felt like he should have got Album of the Year for that he didn't get. And that kind of like started the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's so funny, man, because it's something I had posted on Threads too and people was responding to it where it's like, it's funny to me because Drake fans love to stand on the Grammy thing as to like show the industry's BS.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when people were bringing up the numbers point, the Drake fans were not trying to hear it.
Nah.
They were like, oh, no. Drake's the best-selling artist.
Yeah.
Bro.
They bring out the Spotify numbers. And
it's like, bro, these things are inflated. No, it's not inflated. This isn't that. But what is Drake suing his record label for?
For the same exact reason.
So it's like, bruh.
For the same benefits he gets
you
from certain outlets, he's suing for it.
You can't take Drake's side because of the Grammy thing, but then also try to use his numbers to boost your argument.
I'm with that.
It's all inflated.
Yeah.
The Grammys is BS. We talked about it a little bit with last year's Grammy with Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Bro, all love to Killer Mike.
I think it's when Macklemore won that album
that
of the
too,
year.
That too. That was the year that Kendrick dropped Good Kid, Mad City, I think it was. That Macklemore won over him, you know what I'm saying? But with the Killer Mike album, Killer Mike's super dope. I'm a fan of the type of music Killer Mike puts
I love
out.
Killer Mike.
So for me to say Killer Mike Grammy for a rap album of the year, bro, that's so random.
Yeah.
And nobody's listening to Killer Mike, bro. I'm a Killer Mike fan.
Unexpected.
But nobody's listening to Killer Mike, bro.
That's for sure, yeah.
I barely know anybody that even knows who Killer Mike is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Or name one song. I can name a few. Yeah.
And even people from our generation will remember him from The Whole World and from that
To be running like Randy Moss.
Yep. So it's something that we recognize, but like, bro, you go up to a 20-year-old or something, they don't know who Killer Mike is. For him to win Album of the Year at the Grammys, he was politicking for it, bro. Yeah. The Grammys is an award voted on by a select group of people. Yeah. You got to get it in front of that group of people, and you got to get them to believe in you for you to get the
one
votes.
thing I noticed, so shout out to Kai Cenat, because he got a full-blown access to the Grammys, and it was dope, and he met the president of the Grammys, and it's a black guy.
Okay.
It's a black dude.
So is he the president of the committee, probably?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. And it's crazy, so it's like, you get his influence, you're going to win a Grammy. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not conceding to that side of what he agrees with or whatever the terms of what he puts forth at the Grammys, you're not getting that.
And the Grammys is even a thing where, like, you get invited to vote to it.
Yeah.
And it's a coveted invitation.
Yep.
So they're not just giving it to you straight based on merit. Yep. They're not just giving it to you just because, like, this is a strategic thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Even when you talk about NBA MVP, that's something that's done by a select group of journalists. Oh, yeah. They choose who the journalists are that are going to make those votes.
Yep. And it's one the person that hates you, just like when it's LeBron MVP and he got almost unanimous except for that one person. He knew who that one person was immediately.
Facts.
So one person he didn't fuck with.
And same with Shaq has that big gripe of Steve Nash going back to back and taking MVPs from him when he was putting up crazy numbers. Yep. And Steve Nash was putting up good, decent numbers, but it wasn't MVP numbers.
Yeah.
But the argument on the voter side was, if you watch the games, you know that the Phoenix Suns weren't going nowhere without Steve Nash.
Yeah, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
he ran the floor.
And even to like bring it back to like the Grammys and the music stuff is like, you can always have an argument for why somebody's dope when you listen to the music. You can have an argument for Dre. You can have an argument for Kendrick. You can have an argument for Killer Mike. You could even have an argument for Macklemore.
Yeah.
Just depending on how you're listening to it.
I think it was who that diss record was about this year.
It was a perfect storm.
That's it.
It was a perfect storm.
That's it. If that diss record was about anybody else,
people in general,
I don't think it would have won.
And this is my take on it. And this, coming from somebody that's not a Drake fan, you know that this is unbiased, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like people just got so tired of Drake winning and going number one so much that it just got to the point where they reversed on him.
Yeah.
It's like, I love Drake so much.
Here's the shot. Here's our chance.
Exactly.
Here's our chance to go against the guy who thinks he's bigger than us. Here's our chance.
Somebody came along at the right time that had the ability to stand toe-to-toe with Drake.
And it makes sense for everybody else. Oh, Kendrick Lamar, of course. Nobody's going to doubt that.
Facts.
Nobody's going to doubt giving Kendrick Lamar a Grammy.
Now, I say that, but I also say I was very happy to watch it. I was very happy to watch it. Because to me, it kind of goes back to an argument that a lot of people say about hip-hop is there's a lot of people that come in and kind of whore it out for their benefit.
Yeah.
I've always felt like Drake is one of those.
Yeah, I'm not doubt it.
Because he's not of the culture.
No.
I mean, that's the description that,
he's
that's
he's of the pop culture.
He's of the pop culture, and he's very good at making hip-hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's just a talented guy that chose hip-hop as his lane, and his talent is just so much that he would just broke through no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I'll never take away his talent, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, you hear it. It sounds nice. It's cool. But the feeling ain't there, bro.
Yeah.
He's a Canadian dude that's not of the culture, bro.
And Kendrick accepted the award in a Canadian tuxedo.
Bro.
It's the icing on the fucking cake.
Facts, man. Yo, shout out to Kendrick, man, because at this moment in time, he's probably the only one that could have came out of that battle the winner.
But you know what? And this is to continue on where we're going with this. He mastered the art of the beef.
Facts. Because
everybody almost thought it was over. Everybody thought, okay, that was a good run. Kendrick won, obviously. The beef's gone. He's going to perform at Super Bowl. It's all over. I think that shit reignited the beef.
Bro, you know something that I feel like is one of the reasons why Kendrick went so ham is something from Tropic Thunder, bro. Ben Stiller, they were talking about why he didn't win the Oscar for his portrayal in Simple Jack. And then Robert Downey Jr. says what?
In the movie, yeah.
Yeah, in the movie. So Robert Downey Jr. in the movie as his character of a guy that's playing a black dude, he says, "You never go full R." You know what I'm saying? He's like, everybody knows you never go full R.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bruh, Kendrick, when it came to the Drake beef, dog, Kendrick went full R, bruh.
Yep.
And in this case, just the way that the perfect storm was, bro, people was ready for it.
And that's what he said. You think this beef is over? Irv lit the match up.
Bro,
it's not over.
Crazy.
And that's what, like, there's only certain beefs that carry that longevity, bro.
Facts.
That carry that. No, it's not done.
But in that same vein, that beef ain't nothing like the Irv and 50 beef, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, it might carry.
R.I.P. Irv, that's what
I'm making a prediction that the Kendrick and Drake beef is going to resolve in the next couple years.
You think so?
I think so, bro. I think
Jay-Z and Nas squashed it. They came
and
with
theirs
a
was a
together.
deeper thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even like Irv and 50, bro, everybody's talking about this 50 Cent post after Irv Gotti passed away. Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. Yeah. Anybody passing away before their time, bro, it's a tough thing to deal with. Condolences to his family.
Yeah, what's up?
But, dog, 50 puts up a post of him smoking a hookah.
The Irv pack.
Talking about he's smoking the Irv pack tonight, bro.
Oh, savage mode.
The day Buddy dies, bro.
Savage mode.
And my first...
And how long ago was that? At least 20 years ago?
So, no, more than 20. I mean, it's like 26, 27 years by now. But so basically, when I seen that post, my immediate reaction was like, dog, 50 tripping, bro.
Yeah.
50 tripping. But then I think about it. Irv got 50 stabbed, bro.
Yeah, I heard that story.
You know, there was an incident where Ja Rule's chain was taken by one of 50's associates. Yep. Then 50 drops a song, Life's on the Line, which ended up on Get Rich or Die Trying. It was actually a song he dropped before he met Dre, but ended up as one of the last, I think it was a bonus track on Get Rich or Die Trying. Yeah. But it ended up on Get Rich or Die Trying. It was before he even got shot. So, like, that's another little sidebar Easter egg type thing. Yeah. You listen to 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, the last 3 tracks, I believe, he sounds different than the first few.
Yeah, it wasn't produced at the same time.
Because it was from a different time and before he got shot in the mouth, so his voice was even different.
Yeah.
But basically what happened was one of 50 Cent's homies robbed Ja Rule for his chain. 50 Cent talked junk about basically Murder Inc., Ja Rule on Life's on the Line. They had an incident in a studio in New York in 2000. So like a year later, maybe less than a year later, 50 got stabbed at that incident. Then after that incident was the infamous attack on 50 where he got shot 9 times. So basically when the whole court case went down with that whole thing, it was always assumed / insinuated that Irv Gotti has something to do with it because
he sent the
Supreme, which is the guy that supposedly sent the hit out, was associated with Irv Gotti. So they always believed that Irv has something to do with it. So it's like, bruh, if a dude try to kill you, dog, and he pass away, I don't feel like 50's wrong at all.
No. And that's one thing everybody got to realize. There's a background to beefs, right? So if you look at Pac and Big, same situation as Irv and 50. You try to get me hit.
And again, with Irv and with Biggie in this situation, it was always alleged and nothing was ever found out. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what started the beef. That's what set it off.
The thing was, Pac and 50 believed it. Yeah. So that's all that mattered.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So you think about the longevity of this. Pac died, then Big died. If they didn't die, it would have probably gone to this extent where they were waiting for each other to die.
Facts. If you believe somebody put a hit on you that they wanted you dead, bro, I don't care what happens to that person.
And then we go back to like Jay-Z and Nas. It was they knew each other growing up, and then they stopped fucking with each other.
Yeah. It was some shit over a chick.
Kendrick and Drake, they knew each other growing up in the game, and then just stopped fucking with each other. It was nothing that either of them try to put a hit or the people try to put a hit on.
Facts.
That's the difference about beefs today.
And that's kind of what I was saying, where I feel like Drake and Kendrick will rekindle their friendship. And
they're on the other side of it.
They'll do something massive at some point because it's like, bro, at the end of the day, it ain't that deep, bro. It ain't that deep.
Yeah, but like I said, if Biggie and Pac were still alive, it'd still be going on. And that's why, like you said, you could side with 50 in this. You could. You've been waiting for the day where you don't have to do it yourself because you've been wanting to do it yourself your whole life.
Facts.
If you put a hit on me, I'm holding that shit to the death.
Yeah, facts. If you believe somebody literally wanted you dead, bruh, ain't no remorse, ain't no sympathy. If I hear you pass, bro, I'm probably doing the same thing 50 doing, bro. Putting a pose like you know that infamous post of the dude in the tux?
Yeah.
And he's like pulling up at his biggest hater's funeral.
Make sure he's dead.
Yeah.
Pull up to my op's funeral to make sure he dead.
Bro, he went to his biggest hater's funeral just to be like, bro, you dead, bro. Like, dog, it's crazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Longevity and beef, I think, attributes to the origination of it. How it originated, the backstory, and it comes to you trying to take my life, or I just don't fuck with you.
It's that origin story, bro. That's always the basis of everything. Yeah. Anything we watch, bro, is the
villain origin story.
Hey, man, and even like to kind of wrap it all up and bring it all back, before we even got on the pod, bro, we was talking a lot about our origin stories, man, and like it really gives you a glimpse and a real feeling of like why somebody is the way they are when you really know what happened to them, like growing up or before you met them or just before they matured, and just things that kind of shape how you.
And it shows you why certain things matter a lot and certain things don't.
Facts.
And and there's certain things that matter a lot to people, and if you cross that line, that's it.
Facts,
I'm just gonna leave it there.
Facts. You got to stay grounded and stay butter.